All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to CAGcast episode number 713. I'm your host, Chief ED, here in Long Island, New York. And as always, we're joined by a man who's really proud of his NFTs. Nice fucking testicles, Wombat.
I mean, I am proud. You know what it is? It's because what I'll do is I'll put a little soap on them, and that's how I clean my knees.
Gross. That's it. Only I made a joke about your testicles, and then we never speak about them again.
I do a little shimmy, and I'm like, knee one, knee two.
Gross.
Knee one, knee two. It has to be warm, though. It has to be like a steamy shower.
NFTs. Meanwhile, Shipwreck hit me up with a multi-camera shoot here while I was doing the introduction, and I almost lost my shit. He almost got me with that. Almost.
Nice. Do we all have to do that now?
I'm not putting what there's no. I mean, people aren't even watching the version with one camera. Why do we need multi-angle?
Because I have another camera. I just got this one.
Yeah, we got stuff around.
But what are you going to show? Like who needs to see you from another direction? You're just sitting there.
I don't know.
Not doing it.
I mean, this is great. I mean, this is just.
Why?
Maybe it's I don't know. It's
there's like
natural.
a whole shelf of those mini arcade machines.
Yeah, they're over there. Nobody's seen that side of the room before.
I have.
Is that your good side? Is this your good side?
That's a lot of little arcade.
Get one over there.
Oh, I could check out your projector, your ceiling projector. Mm-hmm. I feel like a big mistake was made not getting the white cables for the ceiling projector.
Oh.
You might have to fix that in the near future.
We might have to cut away from this camera view.
I think a can of spray paint will do the job just as well.
I ruined it for Ship, and now he's stuck in it. So there he is. He's back. Anyway, welcome to the show. I forgot that Shipwreck threatened to have more than one camera in the near future, and he delivered. Who day? Right? Did I use that properly?
Yeah, you did. You just say it out loud. That's how you use it properly. I can't believe it. The Bengals are good.
Are they good enough, though, to go the distance?
Maybe.
I mean, after this weekend, you know what? It really comes down to one thing. Who's betting on what? Right. Because it comes down to who's betting on what. And who's going to, because gambling's now, sports gambling is legal now in New York.
Wait, what? What are you saying? You saying it's completely fixed and it just matters what the bets are?
Yes, I'm 100% saying that. Yes, I didn't think that was a surprise or a shock.
Well, I don't watch football or
football's been fixed our whole lives. It's never been like a secret. It's like an open secret. Like football's kind of fixed. But now that it's legal to gamble, it's like super fixed.
Wait a minute. I'm confused though. I understand I don't know that much about football, but how do you, what do? You get the guys who aren't paid that well, like the linebackers? Is that what you call them?
I don't think the players are in on it too much.
You get a lot of like the calls start to get weird. The clock management seems to get a little wonky. Just like it's all these little things that either make the game go longer or like weird plays or weird play calls. It's when 4 games all come down to the last few seconds and there's only 4 games played, that's kind of on the same weekend that gambling is legal in the largest market in the country. I call shenanigans.
And the refs probably make a lot of money though, but
the refs this weekend though were out of the way. Right? Like
they didn't get too involved.
There wasn't a lot. No,
stuff this
was just like, it was a lot of like, fumbles and sacks and, how many times was Joe Burrow sacked?
9, but that's not that unusual.
Yeah, right.
To get sacked that much.
Yeah.
Have you seen our offensive line?
Your offensive line could be better, but
I haven't seen them.
That's a lot.
Yeah. I mean, there was. I don't think Joe Burrow is out there throwing plays and running plays and said like, okay, offensive lineman, get out of the way so I can immediately get sacked.
I mean, they wanted those. People were probably betting. People were probably betting up until People were probably betting up until the last second, like literally the last second of these games. They had these like whatever the weird little side bet things that they do on those apps now.
But what does that have to do with it being fixed or not?
Well, if say X amount of people bet that this thing is going to happen and they're going to have to pay out for this thing, then they make sure that thing.
How? The guys the players have an earpiece in their ear?
Trust me, they know.
Or there's a guy on the sidelines like hands them a slip of paper or something and says like, you got to drop a couple balls.
It's not even so much that it's this guy can't run for over 100 yards. So pass plays for the next, few downs.
But who?
I think that's, wow. I don't know. I think
I don't know. I don't endorse
there's likely some funny business going on in some areas, but I don't think the games overall are fixed, right? Especially not in the playoffs.
And neither does CAG Productions LLC.
Yeah.
CAG Productions.
I don't watch any football.
Subsidiaries.
You didn't see any of those football games?
CAG Productions does not watch any football or qualified to comment on football. I watched the last. No, I didn't really. I watched something in the.
Missed some good football.
Whatever.
I'm convinced that all football is fixed.
How many different ways can you catch a ball?
You're a Jets fan.
That is true, and the Jets are terrible.
Right.
The only thing that the Jets can fix. Jets can't even fix their plumbing or something. There's a joke in there.
Right.
About
we'll come back to you on that for that joke later.
I don't know. The Jets are bad. That's just
right. Yeah, I know people are saying this is the best week of football in a long time. But
they were all the games were incredible and fun to watch, but I still think that there's some sort of shenanigans involved with now, especially with the legal gambling. When the NFL has an official gambling sponsor and every commercial is for gambling, it's hard to take the sport as seriously as I did even a year ago.
Did you not bet on the game?
We're good now. After so long, we have hope on bet.
Are you going to bet, Chip?
No, I'm not going to bet. We're not crazy.
I don't know.
What does he look like? Pete Rose?
Right.
There's only room for one sports gambler in Cincinnati.
Yeah, I don't know. It's too. I mean, I could bet, but I don't know.
Have you cried yet during any of the games?
It seems like I have enough anger built up with my sport, like watching sports,
right?
That I don't need to have money tied to the anger,
right?
As I'm watching.
That'd make you extra angry.
I think it takes something out of it. Like if you're gambling on your team, and then it's like then you're not even rooting for your team; you're rooting for the money. There's just something about it.
What will it take you to cry, Shep? They have to go to they have to win the Super Bowl for you to cry, or like this next game?
I'm not going to cry.
You're not, no.
No matter which direction it goes. I'm dead inside when it comes to sports.
That's good. I'm glad to hear that.
Mean, you look at growing up, my 1989, the Bengals are in the Super Bowl, right? 1990, the Reds win the World Series, and I'm just thinking, yes. This is how it's going to be. It's
always like this.
This is always going to be like this. And then now it's 30 something years later and we got nothing to show for it.
Right. How about the New York Islanders winning 4 years in a row? And then
I mean, do you remember in the 80s and everyone's like the Islanders are the best. They're the best team. Everyone loves the Islanders. Then by 1988, they were crappy.
Dynasty. It said I just remembered Dynasty posters everywhere in the 80s on Long Island. Any diner you went into, it was just fucking Islanders.
Bobby Nystrom posters.
Clark Gillies just died.
I know. My wife is friends with his daughter. Nice. They went to high school together.
Nice. I went to a girls under 14 ice hockey game. I took Ty, one of his friends plays ice hockey, and I drove him. There's a brand.
Please tell me Ty was with you. Please tell me Ty.
Yes, of course. No, I was just gonna drop him off. I wasn't even gonna go inside. But have you seen the ice hockey facility?
But you just got this new wide angle lens camera.
Ice hockey, Wombat? Have you seen ice hockey? It looks just refrigerators just going around on the ice. Have you? Anyway, the point is they have this beautiful ice hockey facility in Eisenhower Park. It's crazy. It's got 3 rinks and. Anyway, I went inside and I'm like, holy shit, it's so nice in here. You could sit 1,000 people or something ridiculous. They even had music going in between the plays. When the plays stopped, they had rock music playing and all that stuff. And I found out it was Ty's friend's dad who's working the buttons and playing the songs. Anyway.
And that's at Eisenhower?
Yeah, they have some crazy youth hockey facility there. It's 2 indoor rinks and an outdoor rink. And I was like, shit, I got to check this out.
Cool.
Yeah, nothing exciting happened there, but I was impressed. I was like, holy shit, they have music playing? Like, I think I would play now if you would like play music in between the plays. That's good. Adds a nice professional touch. All right, should we do some show feedback? Anything exciting that you want to talk about first, or
no? I have nothing. Literally nothing. I have nothing.
Right.
Sorry.
This new camera, I feel like we're really up close and personal with you, Wombat.
Is it too close? I was trying to figure it out. I mean,
what's too close?
I don't know.
I feel like, is it too... I don't know. What does the chat say? It? I mean, it's not about what I like. It's about what the people like.
I'm pretty sure it's all about, do you like
what do I care? Thanks. It's about what the people like. Oh, Shipwreck's going for his fourth angle. He's zooming into his ear now. What is this? Was this a moving?
This is like some sort of...
This is I got it on one of those wires like they have over the football field.
This is like Wayne's World.
A drone. He's got a drone flying over Shipwreck Stadium. What is he doing? Oh my god! Holy shit! Look what's going on down there. What are all those things? Are those cabinets?
Cabinets?
Yeah. Those are my.
How do you not have a ping pong table down there? What a travesty! I don't think we can be friends anymore.
He has tables.
Tables. I can't know how to hear any more about tables.
Sorry. That was insane. This is another reason why you need to watch us live on Twitch TV/CheapAssGamer on Wednesday nights at 9 p.m. because you can see Shipwreck's basement from many different angles.
Exactly. All I have is a Lego roller coaster.
Right. And a kitchen.
Stuff. Yeah.
All right. Let's do some show feedback. I think it's time.
Penguin McCool has to say, police cops are indeed a real thing. What? I live near some train tracks.
Read that again. Read that one more time.
Police cops.
Okay, now think about it. Now think about what that means.
I don't know what that means. That's why I pulled it.
What?
These are the train cops, right?
Yeah, I think he meant to say transit cops or train cops, but he wrote police cops.
That would be confusing for everybody.
I know. I was going to finish reading it first and then correct it, but you cut me off.
Yeah, I would do it this way.
Okay. I live near some train tracks and got pulled over walking to work last week because it is considered trespassing to walk along the tracks as the railroad owns the property. The officer was in a car marked with the railroad company name and everything. Well, I'm glad that happened, I guess. But, I saw another article this week about the train thieves. So it's still happening.
I saw a video after you guys mentioned it.
Yeah.
I sought out a video. Yep. I was entertained by a train cop running after would-be thieves. No police cops, though, only train cops.
So I'm going to read these next two comments together.
Oh my God, they're so long.
I'm not going to read the whole. I'm going to paraphrase.
Okay.
Can I do, you can't see my hands anymore.
Sure.
I'm so used to talking with my hands. So Fred Berg has to say, it's clear that in the long run for Microsoft, Sony is not a competitor. The more Game Pass grows, the more they care. The more Game Pass grows, the less they care about Xboxes. I will not be surprised if the series is the last line of consoles. Then he goes, Microsoft will still want a version of Game Pass on every platform, including Nintendo and Sony's one, making them the Netflix of video games. Stuart Bagley goes on to say pretty much the same thing. They were following the same model Netflix used. Netflix was a third-party content driven, but over time they began developing their own content. They are now the template for other services like Amazon Prime and Disney Plus. It won't be long before Microsoft won't even need parties to keep Game Pass. So here, I'm just gonna say the thing because I'll say the thing. So, and if you guys don't agree with me, by all means, tell me I'm wrong. So Microsoft is a big company with lots of money.
Too much money, you might say.
I'm with you so far.
Okay, it has so much money that they spent $70 billion on Activision, right?
That was nothing. It was nothing to them.
Netflix is losing money, right? Aren't they losing money? Isn't like their last earnings were kind of sad?
I can tell you
in 2 seconds. They're raising prices on subscriptions. If they're not losing money, they're really just not making as much as they should be.
No, they're making money.
Are they making money or are they just,
They have a price to earnings ratio.
Yeah.
So that means they're making money.
Okay. So they're making money. They're not making like Microsoft money. Why does Microsoft want to be Netflix now? Shouldn't Netflix want to be Microsoft?
Yeah, I mean, I think Microsoft does want to sell Xboxes. I think Microsoft wants to sell whatever people want to buy. Like, if they can.
Why would they stop making consoles? I'm like, I fail to see.
You know what it is?
I'm not seeing this either.
I'll explain it. I can explain it.
If you're following the Netflix path, look at how many competitors Netflix has. Right?
Right.
Like, it's not, Microsoft's not looking to get their stuff on everybody else's stuff.
Yeah, it's the Netflix. Exactly. The Netflix model is not this because, as they mentioned, there's a Disney Plus and an Amazon Prime. They have tons of competition to the point where companies like Disney, who are like, we have so much content, we're going to make our own channel, and people are going to pay for it because it's our content. That argument really doesn't hold. They don't want to be the Netflix and have their service on every system. It's not what they want because there's less money in it for them, probably in the long run anyway. Because
I think this could protect them in case something really far down the road where all these TVs are playing the games, right? Like you got the computer built into the TV, and you're
you could have Game Pass. Yeah, you could have Game Pass built into a TV for sure.
We're getting there. You just need the cloud gaming.
Yeah.
The cloud gaming app.
But I don't see this. I don't know. I think they're going to keep making Xboxes even with that in that scenario. I don't see that going away because it would still be the preferred way to play the games, where you would, where you can download these games, where you can buy other games.
This guy is just a Sony fan, and he's like, this is what he tells himself to make himself feel better.
And you need a hard drive to really play games well anyway. I mean, I've tried the cloud streaming, and even on small games, it's okay at best. I don't know. We all agree on this, so I don't know why I keep talking about it. But no,
this is like a fanboy argument that like it's trying to demean like a big deal that's like is impactful in the landscape of gaming by saying, oh, it's just like they don't care about making consoles, like that even means anything. It's just whatever. Mm-hmm. They just bought a fuck ton of games in the future and for a library like Game Pass. So let's not just poo-poo it. And also, like you say, Wombat, Netflix and Microsoft are not in the same situation. One is Microsoft is like their market cap is over $2 trillion. And Netflix is like in the 100 billion range. So you can't, that's not close. Anyway, what else we got?
Yeah, I like this actually in the show thread. Extreme 74 said, that's like saying iTunes is so big that Apple will just get rid of iPhones and everyone will use iTunes for everything. Like, yeah, that's how stupid that Netflix argument is. Anyway,
right.
I just like that.
If people are willing to put your box in your house,
you're going to keep making the box
and selling it to them for hundreds of dollars.
Yeah.
It's pretty much how it goes.
Box. But anyway, right. PR also has to say, I've been watching this show for years, and I've got to say that this episode was the hardest one to beat off to, but I managed to do it. So,
great job. Work. See, I told you to tune in Wednesday nights, 9 p.m.
Yep. Mm-hmm. And we opened with testicle talk. So
right.
We know what the fans want.